Have you ever stood in a place so magnificent, so utterly breathtaking, that it seemed to silence the very world around you? There are corners of this earth, crafted over millennia, that possess a unique power. They are more than mere destinations. They are experiences that fundamentally alter your perspective. These are the places that leave an indelible mark upon your soul, reshaping how you think, how you feel, and how you perceive the intricate tapestry of life itself. They remind you of a scale far grander than our everyday existence, a beauty so profound it feels almost sacred. These rare and precious sanctuaries are not just sights to be ticked off a list, but profound encounters that must be felt, truly lived, before you die. They are the moments that will echo in your memory long after you have returned home. The whisper of wind over an ancient peak, the shimmer of light on a pristine lake, the silent dance of cosmic light in the heavens. It is in these moments that we reconnect with something primal, something essential within ourselves and within the world we inhabit. Join me now on a journey. Let us travel together to explore some of the most stunning places this planet has to offer. We will venture from the highest mountains to the most tranquil waters, from vibrant islands to the quiet solitude of the night. This is not just a tour of beautiful landscapes. It is an invitation to witness the transformative power of the world in its purest, most spectacular form. Prepare to be moved, to be humbled, and to be inspired. Long before the world below begins to stir, a profound stillness reigns upon the highest peaks. Here, in the crisp, cold air, there is a sense of anticipation. The climb, the effort, the perseverance, all culminate in this singular, sacred moment of arrival. You stand on the shoulder of a giant, a silent observer waiting for the grand spectacle to unfold. The air is thin but pure, carrying with it an ancient quietude that seeps into your very being, calming the ceaseless chatter of the mind and inviting a state of deep, reflective peace. It is a feeling of being on top of the world, both literally and spiritually. Then it begins. A faint, almost imperceptible blush of color on the eastern horizon. It deepens, from a soft lavender to a fiery orange, pushing back the deep indigo of the receding night. The first ray of sunlight breaks over the distant edge of the world, a spear of liquid gold that spills across the landscape. One by one, the surrounding peaks are kissed by this nascent light, their jagged, sleeping forms awakening in a dramatic reveal of texture and shadow. The valleys below, still draped in mist, appear as vast, ethereal oceans. As the sun climbs higher, the world is reborn. The light pours into every crevice, warming the cold stone and illuminating the intricate details of the alpine flora. The feeling is not one of triumph, but of profound connection, a connection to the immense power that shapes this planet and to the delicate cycle of day and night. To witness a mountain sunrise is to witness the earth taking its first, glorious breath of the day, and in that moment, you feel your own spirit breathe along with it, renewed and alive. There are places where the water is so still, so impossibly clear, that the boundary between earth and sky seems to dissolve entirely. These are the crystal-clear lakes, hidden away in ancient valleys or cradled by silent forests. To approach one is to feel the world slow down. The frantic pace of life gives way to a serene and gentle rhythm. The surface of the water, a perfect, unbroken mirror, reflects the heavens with such fidelity that it feels as though you could step right into another upside-down world of clouds and blue. The purity of these waters is a testament to the untouched wilderness that surrounds them. Fed by glacial melt or pristine springs, they hold a clarity that is almost startling. You can see every stone, every fallen leaf resting on the lake bed far below, suspended in a state of perfect preservation. Dipping a hand into the cool, clean water is a refreshing balm for the soul, a physical connection to the lifeblood of the land. It is a sensation of absolute purity, a cleansing that washes away not just dust, but worry. Gazing across these still expanses offers a unique form of meditation. The reflection of towering mountains, of ancient trees, of the vast open sky, creates a symphony of symmetry and calm. The world is doubled, and in this doubling, its beauty is somehow amplified. It is a place for quiet contemplation, where the only sounds are the gentle lapping of water against the shore and the distant call of a bird. Here, in the presence of such profound tranquility, one finds a deep and lasting sense of peace. Journey with me to the edges of the continents, where land gives way to the immense, warm embrace of the tropical sea. Here lie the islands, jewels of emerald and pearl set in a turquoise ocean. The very air is different, thick with the scent of salt and sweet blossoms, and alive with a gentle, caressing warmth. The first step onto the soft, white sand is a release. It yields underfoot like powdered sugar, instantly grounding you in the simple, sensual pleasures of the place. The world of deadlines and demands feels a million miles away. The water itself is an invitation, a shimmering expanse of liquid crystal in countless shades of blue and green. It is so clear that you can watch small, colorful fish darting amongst the coral just a few feet from the shore. To immerse yourself in these balmy waters is to experience a kind of rebirth, a weightlessness that frees both body and mind. The gentle, rhythmic push and pull of the tide becomes the heartbeat of your day, a soothing cadence that encourages you to simply be, to exist in the moment, without striving or rushing. Life on a tropical island moves at a different pace. It is a life dictated by the sun and the tides, where happiness is found in the simple act of watching a sunset paint the sky in fiery hues, or listening to the rustle of palm fronds in the evening breeze. This is not merely a vacation, it is an immersion into a state of pure, uncomplicated joy. It is the feeling of warm sun on your skin, the taste of fresh fruit, and the sound of gentle waves lulling you into a state of blissful contentment. In the planet's far northern reaches, under a canopy of profound darkness, the night sky prepares for its most magical performance. When conditions are right, the ordinary darkness gives way to something truly extraordinary. It begins as a faint, ethereal glow, a whisper of light on the horizon. But soon it swells and grows, unfurling across the heavens in vast, silent ribbons of color. This is the aurora borealis, the northern lights, a phenomenon that has inspired awe and wonder in humankind for millennia. Watching the aurora is like witnessing a celestial ballet. Great curtains of green, pink, and violet light shimmer and sway, moving with a grace that seems both deliberate and wild. They pulse and ripple, sometimes moving slowly and majestically, at other times racing across the sky in a vibrant, energetic dance. There is no sound, only this breathtaking visual spectacle, which makes the experience all the more surreal. It feels as though you are a privileged spectator to a secret, cosmic event, a light show put on by the universe itself. To stand beneath this display is to feel an overwhelming sense of wonder. It is a powerful reminder of the complex and beautiful forces at play in our universe, the solar winds, the magnetic fields, the delicate dance of particles high in the atmosphere. It makes you feel both incredibly small in the face of such grandeur and deeply connected to the cosmos. The memory of the lights, of their silent, luminous movement, is something that evokes a sense of magic long after the spectacle has faded back into the night. Away from the clamor of the modern world, nestled in rolling hills or tucked away in secluded valleys, lie quiet villages where life unfolds at a more human pace. These are places where time seems to have slowed, allowing for a deeper appreciation of the small, simple things. The architecture is in harmony with the landscape, stone cottages draped in ivy, wooden homes weathered by seasons, and narrow, winding lanes that invite unhurried exploration. The air is clean, filled with the scent of wood smoke, baking bread, or damp earth after a rain. Here, happiness is not found in accumulation, but in connection to the land, to the seasons, and to one another. Life is woven into the fabric of the community. You see it in the morning greetings exchanged between neighbors, in the local market bustling with fresh produce grown in nearby gardens, and in the shared stories passed down through generations. There is a profound sense of belonging, a rootedness that is often lost in our fast-paced, transient lives. It is a life of purpose, derived from meaningful work and genuine relationships. Observing this simple, meaningful existence is a powerful lesson. It reminds us that joy can be found in a shared meal, in the beauty of a handcrafted object, or in the quiet satisfaction of a day's work well done. It is a testament to the idea that a rich life is not necessarily one filled with possessions, but one filled with moments of quiet contentment and authentic connection. These peaceful villages are not just charming to look at. They are living examples of a more deliberate and fulfilling way of being. Travel far from the glow of the cities, to a place where the darkness is absolute. Let your eyes adjust and then look up. What you will find is a sight that has humbled and inspired humanity since the dawn of consciousness. A sky spilling over with stars. Not the few dozen we might glimpse from a suburban backyard, but millions upon millions of them. A glittering diamond dust scattered across the vast, black velvet of space. The Milky Way, our own galactic home, stretches across the sky like a luminous celestial river. The sheer scale of it is almost impossible to comprehend. Each point of light is a distant sun, many of them larger and brighter than our own, potentially with their own worlds orbiting them. The light from some of these stars has been traveling for thousands, even millions of years to reach your eyes in this very moment. You are, in effect, looking back in time. This realization brings with it a profound sense of awe and a dizzying perspective on our own place in the universe. Our world, our lives, our concerns, all seem to shrink in the face of such cosmic immensity. And yet, this experience is not alienating. On the contrary, it fosters a deep and powerful sense of connection. We are made of the same material as these stars. The iron in our blood, the calcium in our bones. It was all forged in the heart of a dying star long ago. Standing under a star-filled sky is like a homecoming, a moment of remembering that we are part of this vast, intricate, and beautiful cosmic web. It is a moment of pure wonder, connecting you to the infinite and reminding you of the incredible mystery you are a part of. We have journeyed together across this remarkable planet, from the first light on a mountain peak to the last star in the midnight sky. But this journey does not have to end when the screen fades to black. The world, in all its breathtaking beauty, is out there, waiting for you. It calls to the part of you that yearns for wonder, for peace, and for connection. I encourage you to answer that call. Go and explore, whether it is to a distant land or a quiet corner of your own country. Create your own memories. Remember that the most beautiful places are not just destinations to be photographed. They are experiences to be lived, to be felt, to be absorbed into your very being. The feeling of the cold mountain air, the sound of the tranquil lake, the sight of the dancing aurora. These are the treasures that stay with you, enriching your life long after you return. They become a part of your story, a source of strength and inspiration that you can draw upon time and time again. Let these visions of beauty be a beginning, not an end. Let them ignite a curiosity that leads you down new paths and opens your eyes to the wonders that surround you every day. Life is short, but the world is wide and full of beauty waiting to be discovered. The greatest journey of all is the one that transforms you. And that journey begins with a single step out into the magnificent world that is our home. Go and let its beauty change you. Beauty change.